Oh, wait, what? Oh, there we are. Hello. Make sure everything was active at some point. Alright, introductions. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, so, fa, mi, re, do. Do, mi, so, do, mi, do, re, so, re, mi, do. Well, 2 streams in 1 week, and because my Friday stream was cut off by HighKey. Oh, and there's a story to tell about that. Let's see if I can lower the music a little bit so I get a better idea what happened. Okay. Now, the second part of my introduction. I am Soprano Onobdy, and I am looking through my past in order to find out my present and my future. And speaking of the past, what was supposed to be an assignment, was supposed to be a RuneScape livestream for Friday, ended up becoming a karaoke night over at a nearby downtown city. I had the chance to sing about 3 songs in the process. One of them I used as a warm-up. It was a thing called Wicked Game by Chris Isaac. And the second one was Snake Eater by, well, the words and the lyrics are done by Noriko Hibino, but the vocals were done by Cynthia Harrell. One of the event staff was keen on recording me, and then, just an hour later, he calls me over and asks to interview me. Well, it was a false interview. He just wanted to know why I liked the song. And I told him, Snake Eater is the opening song for Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, thus the title's namesake. It was a game that was released on the PS2 around 2004. I believe it was 2004 for Japan, and then the rest of the world got it maybe around 2005. And it's one of the best non-James Bond soundtracks ever to have come through, well, if we're talking movie-wise, video games were a form of movie, an interactive movie. He then mentions if there was one thing I could tell her, well, technically I told her 2 things. One was one of her other songs that Cynthia Harrell sang, was from a Castlevania called I Am the Wind. And the last few words on that song were, I am the wind, I am the sun, and one day we'll all be one. Not really carrying some meaning behind it, but the biggest thing I wanted to get out of it was, thanks for your voice. Thanks for your voice, especially for Snake Eater and Castlevania. A lot of what Konami, well, at least regarding vocals and endings, I love her singing. And it just so happens, it wasn't an interview. It was just him holding his phone in front of me, and then revealing his lock screen, only to realize that Cynthia Harrell was one of the event staff's contacts. He had the opportunity to record me, and then afterwards, I wish I got into recording. I got a screenshot of it. I'll probably have to doctor it a little bit to help out with the media training that HighKey's also proposed to me. There's a lot of things I wish I could do, but unfortunately I think they're prepping me to be something entirely different. Still, it's amazing though that the event staff knew the vocalist who sang the song that I sung, and then even got it to... Either way, it was really cool. I really need to show that post at some points. I wish I could have gotten a better screenshot of it. Maybe I could see the guy later on the event staff. They usually do a karaoke on the... I don't know, maybe it's the first week of the month. First Friday of the month. I'll have to confirm it with him and see if I can't get any more out of him. Yeah. It was so cool. I was scared. It's like, it's sent over to somebody that did the song, the de facto vocalist. I'll definitely find a way to get that post. It might be a month, but maybe I'll get a chance. You know, it's also an opportunity to get to understand the events around the area. And speaking of events, 1776. The vocals for that, no, the performance for that's going to be in the upcoming month to celebrate the nation's 250th anniversary for the Declaration of Independence. I've got that going on. And I've also got another musical that I want to participate in. It'll probably be the last one that I do for a while. But a business. Let's get right into what I want to do today. And here I am on the bottom right corner. Here I am in the background, matching the background at this point. Sooner or later, I'm going to have to upgrade this background. But a business. I believe I stopped at either the beginning end of the first week of fall, or the latter end of the first week of fall. Let's find out. We are day 5 of fall, year 1, so it's on the tail end of this week. Our goal right now, seeing that I've already gotten everything for Hector, I want to get him at least another one of the Joja bundles satisfied. Preferably, I would like to see myself get 40,000 within this period. I'll probably stream at least... Let's see if I can't do it in a matter of 3 hours. Taking your sweet time. Let's see if the... Oh good, I'm not blocking it. Alright, what have you got for tomorrow? Sweet, it's going to rain. And unfortunately the spirits aren't annoyed. At least they aren't disturbed. And it's good that I've managed to get a thing going on for the plants. Nice little left and right motion. Albeit I did start on the right. And we're already getting the mahogany seeds working. I think I also have... I should have enough sap and... Let's see what I need. Yep, I should have... Oh no, I just need fiber and stone. That's even better. I need fiber and stone to accelerate the growth of some of these trees. I would love to have the hardwood to upgrade the house further. Here I am miring down myself with goals of money, rather than satisfying the bundles that Joe just sets out for. We'll live it in the process. It's also a good moment... You know what? Let's see how my relationship with Maru is. Okay, we already got her the bouquet. And I didn't give her a gift. So, I think it's high time we consider giving her... maybe a battery. I still have some I should have some batteries. Yep, I still have batteries from the summer. That's good. Yeah, I think a good goal right now is to see if I can't ask for Maru's hand in marriage within this week or so. So that's going on well enough for me. Oh, and forgot to store this. And you know what? As much as I love the torches and all, I always get concerned whenever I place them down. No, let's keep them here because I had the idea of putting them behind... I'm putting them underneath a bushel to reference a specific piece of literature. I think it was Matthew. I think it was the Gospel of Matthew. Still, got that going on. Albeit the fish could be utilized as fertilizer. We'll save the oysters and mussels for fertilizer. Make it a little bit easier to get some deluxe fertilizer. Or, yeah. Whatever it is. Okay. And perfect, we filled up the entire thing. First try. Okay. Anything I could possibly do? Oh, let's use that. We're good on that part. We have everything for here. I think we're organized. Let's start selling off this lobster and this shrimp. And we'll store this in here. And no, we're not going to do any recycling at this point. I would like some placeholders. And let's not forget to fill up your Leela's water bottle. I love you too, Leela. Ancient fruit in here. Vegetables. We already have a fridge. But I think it'll be good if we hold out a little bit before we start putting our stuff inside there. Did we already fertilize these? Okay, these already have been fertilized. Just a space in the inventory right now. The trader is also here on Fridays, so that'll be a start. And here I am putting the chicken statue next to the owl statue that I got within spring. Oh, who's left right now? That's alright. Jasmine will be fine. No, her name is Jazz. I don't feel it nice to just use names on the basis. What have you got for me, trader? Wow, that has got to be the most exquisite piece of fiber I've ever seen. And that largemouth bass would be... Yeah, I don't think there's much to worry about. Oh, it's so tempting, though. No, let's not get that coffee bean. We can't even bother using it since it's fall and not summer. Oh, wait, is it, Yep, it's a spring and summer plant. And here I am, needing to adjust my mic. Oh, at least adjust my hands around the mic. Good grieving. I loathe the fact that I messed up last Saturday because I'd forgotten to unmute my Focusrite. I'm currently using that as part of my setup. Oh, but speaking of the rest of my setup includes, well... If we want to get even more nitty-gritty, a Focusrite 3rd Gen 2i2 connected with a Roland cable, XLR cable, and that leads up to a Shure SM7B mic. Oh, it's Elliot's birthday. Well, what's going on for a request? I'd like a copper bar on my shelf. Please deliver it sometime today. You know what? We can do that today. hopefully we get to encounter Maru. I don't think Maru has work. Maru doesn't have work. I think she's over at the lab with her father. And we could take the minecart because I remember repairing that with one of the costs. I could also aim to kill more of those monsters inside the cave. Oh, what's this? Birds. It's even more strange that that bird right there is just pecking at the asphalt. Maybe there might be something that survives in the asphalt, but due to the fact that asphalt heats up like a... it's like walking on the sun, but then again, you'd be losing your feet all over it. But it technically is fall, so asphalt will be colder. And here you are with a copper bar. 180, and I get a ticket to play around with inside the mayor's house. I'm having a hard time focusing on my work today. How's your hand feeling? Let me see it. Hey, it looks all better. Oh. Oh, the samples. Oh, okay. I understand. But here. Here you go, Maru. Unfortunately, I do not believe we'll have the chance to... We're at 9 hearts with her. I don't think we'll have a chance to do anything with her until next week. I was half hoping that that battery would have at least filled up her gauge entirely. Oh, and here we go, having to worry about... Wait, when did I harvest gold quality vegetables? I've got time. I think the majority of it will come through those pumpkins that I grab. Alright. Not much with regards to farming. And I have the idea... I have the notion that I'm going to be placing the farm in an area that can have, well, sprinklers. Not the ledger book. It'd be interesting to see the ledger book. Oh, that would be so nice to have. Imagine having another sapling that can do fruit, and... I think Mayor Lewis is a bit too keen on putting what items we can get as rewards. I mean, look. Love. War. Love. War. Fruit. Okay. Enough of the jazz. Let's see. Admittingly, I just realized that I had put my stream about an hour later than usual. HighKey also gave me an assignment to go to a salon of all things. They wanted me to go over there and try the, have me rest my head a little bit. Honestly, a head salon, which involves massaging your hair with, I think, what could have been scented shampoos and conditioners. In my opinion, I think I would have preferred something a little bit more fuller. Fuller in the fact... What's this that we got? Ooh, we could do something with that. Preserves. And here's 2. See, and back to the point. See, the head spa massage is exactly what it says in the tin. It focuses on the head, the neck, and the shoulders. Not too much in the back area. Or the legs. Maybe another time, and with another location they have in mind, I could probably take the time to enjoy it a little more. Let's see. Let's put this blackberry here. The apricots. I think somebody likes apricots, but I don't remember who. More or less. And where are those gold quality vegetables that I harvested, though? Not seeing anything gold at this point. Speaking of which, I may need to... Oh! No, I can replace these with... Nice! I don't have to worry about buying seeds. Won't have to worry about buying seeds for the time being. Gonna be utilizing that entire farm to see if I can't get my my cash flow up and running. Because we'll head over to Joja Mart to see what we can, what else we can grab. Oh, what else we can purchase? I think we have to. I think the highest item I need to grab is around 40,000, and that's. And that is in the wrong chest. We'll put all the seeds and what fibers we put in here. It's nice that I have a lot of hardwood, though. And I think it's high time we start upgrading this area right here, too. At least increase our cash flow by about maybe 300. And how many iron bars do we have? We only have 1. We have 4. We get 4 gold bars. Spend the rest of the day in the mine. I already have enough salmon berry to last me a long time, and I should be putting down these preserve jars somewhere. Ah, never mind. I don't think I have any use for those. Also the torches too, and these glasses. Oh, if it would only storm. I would have liked to get more batteries for good old Maru. I've already satisfied a task with Demetrius, though. Our best bet on getting iron would have to go down to the 50th floor. Oh! Oh, crap. Here I am, not... Oh, wow, I got a level up on combat. We're gonna be level 7. Which means we're gonna get more and more HP. And hopefully attack power at this point. Speaking of which, what did I choose for the 5th level milestone? Scout. Critical strike chance increased by 50%. Nice. And despite this being a mildly perturbed day, they've been nice with giving me some gems. But sooner or later, this walking speed is going to kill me. It just feels stupidly slow having to just trudge on at such speeds. Maybe a coffee will cheer things up, but I do not have the means to making coffee, nor do I want to spend coffee on that Stardew Salon. Stardew Saloon. I think it's also high time if I consider getting a better blade for this one. The blade's a bit slow, despite it having the ability to knock back pretty effectively. And crit power is always a good thing. But even with the increased crit chance from Scout, there's only so much you can go off of. And now I can see why this would be a mildly disturbing day. Yep, I can definitely see as to why this would be a mildly disturbing day. At least I'm killing more bats. Maybe I need them for that requirement in the Adventurers Guild. Boom! 1 shot. 2 shots. It's a range of what we can get hit by. Probably coming from the bottom. Where on earth is this level? It's probably with those last 4. I'll take on all of you. Oh, of course. It's on the bottom of the... I get the very, very last one. Come on, dust sprites. Enjoy your death. You're your weaker counterpart. Oh, crap. Not enough to affect me too much. Oh, great. I got 3. Okay, now we're down to 1. You know what? I just realized. Let's go back a little bit. I just realized we can cut down the stone right here because we have a steel pickaxe. You've never seen a dwarf before, have you? Huh. Oh, and he sells a rare crow. Huh. Interesting. Could probably make use of that safety manual. Unfortunately, I do not have the money available. I don't have the discretionary funds available. I would really love to see this increase, though. Maybe we get... I think this ruby will be necessary in the later run. Necessary for a sale of sorts. Alas, we need to get more and more of these. Floor 55. Here I am using the wrong weapon. You're angry that I used the wrong weapon. At least we can take the time and get some more stone. I could probably stay here until 11. No, 12, because we have the... We can stay here to 12 because we have the minecart fixed. Don't have to worry about taking a detour of sorts. It's going to be heavenly when it rains tomorrow, and hopefully I get the chance at a good fortune day. Ooh, jade. Cut you trying to charge up a jump, and thank you for the way down. Oh, and bombs are going to be so handy sooner or later. Ow. Fun little guys, dust sprites. And another way down. And we're getting little by little the amount of stone we need. And first try, good grieving. Seems like luck's turning around just a tad. And so that's what happens when those guys damage. Oh, the night indeed is young. Oh, I hit you. You hit me. Well, this appears to be a change in luck. A change in fortune. I'll probably have to deal with that ghost a little bit later. Oh. This poor volcano knife, because it is an obsidian edge. It's not doing me any justice. Well, on the bright side, I am getting more and more items added. I think we'll have enough time to do 2 more levels before we call it. At least for this day. Yep, I am definitely calling it here. Good grieving, it's the spiral level. Well, let's see if we get lucky, though. No, they're running away. Oh, of course. Now you run back to me because I'm the one running away. But when you run away, I have to catch you. Okay. Let's kill off this ghost, get its solar essence, and leave the mine. And as much as I wanted to leave at midnight, nah. Not worth the effort. And the fact that is, if you sleep past midnight, you lose a little bit of your energy when you start the next morning. It's a common trope. It's also an IRL trope. You feel a lot more groggier in the morning when you don't get enough sleep. But not a bad haul. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to give these dwarf scrolls to the dwarf that I just encountered with. There isn't really much use of these things. Nonetheless. And you're supposed to be inside this area right here. Let's at least get the chance to recycle you first. And the geodes go in this area. Still, not too bad. 1 jade, 2 rubies. Managed to get some more food items. I think... Yeah, it'd probably be better if I keep the bombs right here. And I might as well put back these seeds and fertilizer into its own bit. Okay, the seeds are here. Fertilizer goes here too. This is gonna be a nice house. The cat gets the big bed, and I get the bed that's closest to the TV. Oh, sooner or later, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna find my way over there. Plus 5 HP, slime egg press, and oil of garlic. It is unfortunate that we don't have the means to procuring garlic, because I think garlic's sounds like a spring item. No, it kind of reminds me of that... Oh, thank God it's raining. It kind of reminds me of that movie, it was called Little Forest. Oh my gosh, it's a double rain day. And it's gonna be a Sunday. And that Sunday refreshes everybody's gifts. I might have a chance. Okay, what do you got for me now? The spirits are in good humor today. I think you'll have a little extra luck. Alright, you know what? We've let the rain feed the bowl. I will pet Maru, and we'll put you in the dead center. Enjoy your new bed. And we have 5 out of 5. You know what I could have done? I had the time. I could have likely put iron ore inside all 4 of these furnaces and had it wait overnight. And you know what? Let's save on cockle shells, and now let's add the fish to the picks. Those are the more common items. We could probably sell them in a giant trove sooner or later. Okay, the mixed seeds are showing quite promising. Let's see, what have we got? 24. And the eggplants are in full swing. I missed a spot for the sunflowers. And we'll have to save these. Whatever Pierre's got going on. Well, the man's always an opportunity for business. And it looks like hopefully the Good Humor Day will help influence what kind of mahogany seeds we get from these. Nice that I managed to get 2 from this one. And even better, I got 2 from this one too. I'll let the world take care of that. Besides, wild trees grow a lot better. They cannot grow unobstructed. They can grow obstructed. Ugh. Fortunately, the same can't be said for fruit trees. We'll clear out... Well, let's clear out some of that inventory space, though. Scratch what I said. Okay. It's a Good Humor Day. The water is helping out the plants. I think it's high time we start going over to the... we go over to the mine. We could go over to the mine and the regular one, but we could also head over to the desert. But let's take a look at what tasks we currently have. But back to the point, Little Forest. Little Forest, there's a specific ending. There's a specific part where the main character... No, let's start from the beginning. We have a girl, probably around the age of 20 and 30, deciding to return back to her hometown. And we catch a few glimpses of her in her inner city life. Lived in an apartment, worked as a cashier for a store clerk for a convenience store. Didn't like the life, so she decided to go back to her roots and go back home to where she lived in childhood. And throughout the time, she's enjoying planting, as well as enjoying nature in itself, all while delving into her past. Her mother left the family at the time. Something about going on a journey. But the most important part about it is during the winter. See, the lady, the main character, she She came to the house in the winter and she left in the winter. But when she left in the winter, she tasked her friends to plant onions, or at least prepare the onions for the spring. And she mentions that onions are sweetest when they endure a harsh winter, to paraphrase. And then in spring, they are really sweet. One of her friends mentions, while they're doing the backbreaking labor, according to the other friends, is that the main character is preparing for permanent planting. The idea is that she's going to be staying here, within her roots, to enjoy her little forest. That's the title's namesake. Ooh, another donation. I liked it. Well, I think I already have all of these except for the opal. Definitely use that. Hi, Penny. I'm going to go inside. I just wanted a quiet moment. Well, truth be told, it is raining outside. So I know the feeling. Now, where on earth would you go? You're multiple colors. Would you go here? Nah, never mind. Got a new reward out of it. Nice, a crystal chair. And speaking of which, let's take a look at what we can't get. Let's see a look at what we can get over over down south of the beach. Usually around the time when it rains, things wash up a little bit more because the beach is a little bit, well, the ocean. The waters beyond the beach tend to be a lot more turbulent, violent even. Some of the two words you would use to describe it in a novel sense. Coral. Pink. Spiny. Oh, and a mollusk. Unless that mollusk is... No, that's a clam. A mollusk would have been that black... It would have been that sharp, pointy thing that I store back over the fishing hole at the not-so-salty water part of the farm. I've got this old amulet to sell, but something tells me you're not ready for it, lad. Could probably do that voice a little bit better. Not going left. Well, at least we can sell off the majority of these minerals. And let's make sure we utilize the minecart system. We save at least 10 seconds. It's unfortunate that we can't dig in the trash right where Penny is. It would have been nice to rummage, see if I can't get something out of it. At least some of the junk that I could use for the recycling machine. Alright, let's sell you. 3, 4, 5... what the heck. We don't really have any importance until later on. The concept of quality is interesting, though. I don't really have anything use for the crystal chair, and we have enough to work with. Is there anything else we could do? Nothing else we can do. Let's head over to the mine. Wait a minute. Let's take a gamble. We might have something that allows us to teleport straight back home in case things go awry. Excellent. Let's put you on the bottom right here so I don't have to worry about you. I don't have anything for you. Let's get out of here. Ah, darn it. I still need to aim for that. Let's head straight over to the place. And we're going to utilize... I still need to continue getting more and more iron ore. I want to get more of those... I would like to see myself get more and more fish pots. But that also requires me to get more bait. We're doing pretty well with just one against one. pretty well having one bait farm against 5, but sooner or later I'm gonna have to find myself getting maybe 3 or 4 more. And unlike your brethren, your slime counterparts, you are difficult to deal with. I think a good humor day would have at least given me some form of luck that allowed me to get more iron ore. Get off me! Maybe I should have stacked some of those stones to get myself a diamond. To get more staircases going. One diamond only. The trail leads to the end when the end leads to a staircase, but might as well get some mining in to get more experience. I've got the energy to spare too. You think charging yourself will prepare you for immunity? Think again with my knockback and my blade. And I already hate that I have to be close to those items to gather them. And that poor bat didn't know what hit him. Took him down in one shot. Ooh, what's this? A purple... And I know this is... I know it's a blouse is meant for a woman, but this looks pretty nice. I'll stick with the store owner's jacket. Wait a minute. Store owner's jacket. A jacket that looks like it'd be worn by a small town merchant. Ugh. Looks better on me. That's for sure. Oh. Try me that. Come on. Thanks for the geodes, though. I would like to go down a floor to get more and more iron ore. Come on. This is supposed to be a good humor day. The mildly disturbed day was a lot better. Sheesh. Okay, good. At least give me that. And nothing from the barrel. I mean, the woods had... boxes gave me wood. The box gave me wood. Oh, and there is it. Let's at least clear these up. Thank goodness for giving me 2 of these orbits. I could probably... Okay, what have I got going on right now? I can make bombs. Unfortunately, I don't want to utilize any more iron ore that I currently have right now. Are you gonna run away from me now? Teach you to run away from me. It's quite good, though. I've managed to get 4 bars going for the iron ore once I return. Ah, what luck. And floor 55. If there's one thing that you're good for, dust sprites, you at least give me a good chance at getting coal. Alright, what have we got? More and more and more of you. And sooner or later, I'm gonna have to make use of these mega bombs right here. I wonder if I'll have an issue of running away from the explosion radius, or would it be considered blast diameter? No. Blast radius would be considering going from the bomb to the sky, not the circumference. Blast circumference, blast radius, blast diameter. I guess it honestly depends on what measurement you're taking. And seriously, only 2? 1 from each ore? How ironic. Now, maybe it's the inverse of, let's say, an inverse day. Of a perturbed day and a disturbed day. Maybe you get more and more iron ore, or any form of ore in general, because you're taking the risk of going in here, because you get, well, that going on. Shoot. That's already painful enough, and I think I remember my first. Well, at least the invitation is not too rough. Already making a good point of killing these things in 1 or 2 shots. Hey, a way down. Don't need to worry about. Whammy! Absolute whammy! I get 2 in a row. Oh, Deborah. You're killing me, game. You call yourself a good humor day? Is this you just mocking me? I mock you saying that a good humor day at least would provide me more chances at getting more things. Probably the inverse. And then you decide to throw 2 different monster houses at me. Well, monster floors at this point. And somebody's backpack is here. Who could have opened it? One of these slimes probably that had the opportunity to ingest its components. Whatever it may be. And there's a way down. Oh, not this again. Oh, you would think you would give me more than enough grief. Fine, I'll just skip this and use the elevator to go to the 60th floor. And that is not the type of ore that I need, but I'll take it because, 1, it is always good to get more and more copper. Copper bars are a necessity at this point because I need them. And they only take 1 hit to get. Ow. Let's see if I can't get lucky with getting 2 emeralds from that. Hey! Just my luck. At least that's been good so far. And I'm already at 7 different bars that I can do right now. Let's make it an even 8 with that vein over there. Let's make it an even 8 with that vein over here. Ah, what rotten luck. Maybe we can stay here until 1. Technically, the plants need to be watered. Okay, this good fortune day is starting to look a little bit better. Swimmingly better. 4 rubies. And a ghost fish and a solar essence. It is also nearing the end of the day. Could just be the very thing that's influencing it too. Get a lot luckier to deal with the nighttime. I don't think we'll be needing that farm totem anytime soon. Probably can find a way to get back. Find a way to get back. I already know how to get back. Leave the mine, take the mine cart, and then use the bus stop. And either way, we're already running low on energy. What good is it to eat something, especially with the 2 minutes that I currently have? Let's get everything in. Let's get everything smelted. Not a bad haul today. Keep that to 2. Keep that to 2. Keep that to 2. Consolidate every single item in here. And we'll put this foraging winter root in here. sooner or later I'm gonna need to get a closet for all these clothes. Whatever is inside this purple chest over here. And I think we already have the space to put in some of these items, too. Let's see. The Starport Decal, the Jade Hills, this, too. And what else? Not the chair or the drum block. Not really sure what I could utilize those for. But let's get everything in. Let's get everything deposited. It's gonna be a good day. I think we'll hit 9,000 with what we currently have. And the common mushroom. And the ghost fish. Oh! Hey, nice. Okay, and then put you right here. And then we're gonna put you over here. Nice little bit of symmetry. Be a nice area to prep for. And we sleep well. While enjoying... Yep, I think we've hit 9,000. Maybe I've gone to the 10,000s. Nice! And it is a refreshing day. Oh, need to get this on. Let's get this right here. What have you got going on for today? A beautiful sunny day tomorrow, meaning another bout of watering. Tortillas. How many of you are gnawing on a microwave convenience burrito while watching this program? Shame on you! You might as well wrap your beans in an old wash rag. Now listen up. Once you tried my fresh, rustic corn tortillas, you'll never go back. Oh, you know, let's see. You know what? Let's see if I can emulate Julia. Greetings! It is I, the Queen of Sauce, here to teach you a new mouth-watering recipe from my secret cookbook. This week's dish, tortillas. How many of you are gnawing on a microwave convenience burrito while watching this program? Shame on you. You might as well wrap your beans in an old wash rag. Now listen up. Once you've tried my fresh rustic corn tortillas, you'll never go back. You already know how to cook tortilla. Okay, let's get out there. And pet Leela. Hi, Leela. Enjoy the bed while you can. And it looks like we've got some harvesting to do too. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what do I need to do in order to make more of these? Oh, nuts. That's gonna be a... We're gonna subsist on the current stockpile of fish bait that we have, but... Man, I have a ton of gold bars and not a lot of... wow. Slowly dying. Iron bars. Okay, what do we need again? Bait, fiber. Utilize that. And make 3. And we'll have it mark the side right here. Because we can grab diagonally. I do hope there's a moment I could talk to somebody on this chat. Would like the company. Alright, we now have 3 to work with. Let's put 6. And then we will use... Okay, I think I should have enough to work with. Excellent, we've got 2 crab pots going on. And... we'll put these crab pots right here along with the bait for them. 1... There. Now I have 2 baits to work with. And I'm gonna probably get a surplus at this point. I'll probably need to get them to 10. Another one of the trees. Even though it's a mildly perturbed day, we can at least get a chance with 1... 2 seeds. Not bad. It's a bit of an average for those seeds. 10,000 gold is always good to have, though. And there's more gold. there is more gold for the harvesting. We'll sell all these corn. Oh, no, not the mysterious box. We will sell off these. And sell off that. It's a nice touch, though. Getting cockles and mussels. No, mollusks are clams. Clams are mollusks. It's synonymous. And we've definitely refreshed everybody's hearts at this point, so I can definitely take the time to go over to Maru. But first, let's head south, bide the time that we need before heading over to the furnace. The blacksmith. Furnace, blacksmith, they're both synonymous. Thrift store in the area. Be cool if we had. Cool if I could go to one. Get some nice goods. What? Oh. It's too expensive for my tastes. But that yellow couch would be nice to have, especially with the blue outstanding. I think it's a cheap one. I'll take it. Makes for a nice feel if I know where to put it. I'll head this way because don't need to worry about going straight to the place. The minecarts. There is a minecart over at the furnace, blacksmith. Days like these make you think. For two reasons. One, it's raining and people are inside, so the world gets a little bit lonelier. And two, it gets nicer. Also smellier. Imagine being in the middle of a rainstorm in let's say the city. You smell a ton of things. More things to sell. One thing to donate. One thing to donate and sell. Another thing to sell. That was not worth the sale. That is definitely not worth the exchange. Well, I now have regular bombs. Something I could definitely get away from compared to its more volatile twin. You know, technically we can call it hot-headed because it's red. But let's get ourselves over to Maru. Hopefully, with this battery, we'll be able to fill up on what we currently have for her. It'd be nice to get a wedding day out of her, too. Which is usually expected at some of the bachelorettes. Hi there. Well, let's say hi to Robin and Demetrius first. My husband almost set the house on fire last night with one of his science experiments. One of his beakers exploded and sent the fireball into the rafters. Oh, thank Yilba I used fire-resistance lacquer when I built the place. You're on a toilet with how you look like that, Demetrius. I'm sorry. We're insulated from the rest of the world here in Stardew Valley. Maybe that's a good thing. Kind of hoping for some repeated conversation. How are you doing, Maru? Oh, when it rains, I have a good excuse to work my gadgets all day. When it rains, or if it's a break, I have a good excuse in editing videos. Small world. No chance at getting 10 hearts with her. On a rainy day, too. How are you doing? If you're lucky, you might see a frog in this weather. Is it a lot less fortunate to see a frog in another type of weather? I mean, I do see them on... No, summer would be more for frogs. You can definitely hear them when you're near stream areas. Lake areas, too. And I should have head back to the... I did not donate anything to the museum at the point. Place closes at 6, I believe. We might as well get that straight in. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to find more means to money. Head to the town. Go to the right and to the left. I think she's in the nearby vicinity and definitely hear that I'm looking at the trash can. Let's donate this nice looking rock. I'll put you right here. Let's see. The crystals glow when bright green when stimulated. Stimulated by light? I bet. No matter if... I don't think we have anything going for Joja Mart at this point, so head back to the bus stop, sell the items, free up our inventory space, especially for that yellow couch. I think that yellow couch would look nice somewhere. And re-up on... No, we can't re-up on anything else. I think we'll save out these... I'll save out on these ores for a bit. And you know what? We'll at least sell some of these gold bars while I'm at it. And catfish. Catfish is a lake fish. I could probably head there right now. Those things could be fished on. And then this thing goes... I'll leave it right there for the time being. Not like it's going to hurt anybody at this point. Let's head down south. We'll start off by seeing if we can't get our hands on some nice catfish. And Emily needs it, so Emily will likely be at the... She'll likely be at the saloon once we're finished with all that. Also getting a look at my OBS, I realized that being out of the loop for Stardew Valley, I really need to put a progress save on this thing. The title of the stream is called Bouquet for a Bride. Well, I've effectively passed that effort. I've effectively skipped the bouquet and need to get something that allows me to marry Maru. Ooh, salmon. And earth crystals. And salmon roe. Lovely day for fishing. And get a lot more items to work with. And catfish tend to be more to the ocean. A sinker. And a perfect. Let's see if I can't get any good fish today. I've already gotten the salmon. It's a matter of getting other fish. This is another chub. Based on how it's sinking. Come on. I know I don't have any bait, but it's a rainy day. Bound to get some good at this moment. Oh, this looks like a new fish. I think it's a new fish. Oh, it's variable. I think it darts. Huh, first catch, nice. More things to sell. More things to eat. I'll probably gorge off all those salmon berries that somehow surprisingly didn't expire. You can imagine, though, including a spoilage factor for this game. Making sure that you correctly store your goods in colder areas, darker areas, to ensure that they're preserved. That's an entirely different game in itself. Nothing spoiled about it. Nah, I think it's the same tiger. No, it's not a tiger trout. This is a different behavior. It's a salmon. Got 2 salmons, 3 chubs, 1 tiger trout, a treasure chest full of 4 coal, 2 earth crystals, and salmon roe. And it looks like Leah's leaving her house. She's probably going to head over to the Stardew Saloon. Oh, this is a new fish. Let's wait the thing to go to 90, and then... Oh! Did I get it? Did I get the treasure chest? I did! And I got a chewing stick. Let's quickly head Let's rush our way over to the donation. We'll probably put it on the top right corner with all the other goods. Hi, Leah. Let's talk to you first. Maybe I should cook something new and exciting today. Something spicy. Doubt I can cook anything of that sort. I'm only learning so much from the Queen of Sauce. And what more, I only have so much ingredients to work with. Now, come the new year, probably have more plants that I can do. And we'll put you here. What used to be the top right ended up becoming the bottom right. Let's find Emily. Let's get her that catfish. She'll be even more grateful for what we've done. Okay, no one's... Dang it, you're over there, Alex. Why are you there, Alex? I wanted to look through something. Oh, Hector. Is that the catfish I requested? I really appreciate it. Here's your payment as promised. Hey, money's money. And I've effectively recouped almost all of that money. All the money I spent so far. Hey, the grid ball game is on today. Sundays are pretty awesome in the fall. This weather makes me thirsty. And what task do we have today? Mr. Pierre's bulletin board. Mara's been unusually uncheerful lately. I hear you may have something to do with that. I need purple mushroom for a soup I'm making. Purple mushroom. Do I even have that in my... I mean, I know we can get red mushrooms and such from deep in the mines, but I don't know if I ever came across a purple mushroom. Indeed an item. Looks like one of the sunflowers will be ready by tomorrow. Now the forage items are on this chest right here. Unfortunately, no purple mushroom as I've mentioned. But I can at least sell off these salmons. And the chubs. And the tiger trout. And the earth crystal goes here. Convenient that it's 2 of everything. But yeah, let's go ahead and sell. Make sure we have 2 of everything. We can sell any excess. 10,000. What more could I do? Could try for another run and see if I can't get lucky with a purple mushroom in the lava. Maybe in the lava section. I think they would likely be found between floors 80 and 99. No time like the present. See if I can't get lucky. Oh, and how convenient. Let's use these bombs, see how much of a risk I'm taking. Okay, I'm at the furthest point, and I don't get hit. And I managed to get the stairs in that brief manner. What luck. What luck indeed. Let's go to Alex. Alright, let's stand here. Let's see if we can't get to Alex. Maybe he's inside his... Maybe I can get lucky. What lovely luck. Maybe I can go see him. Or it might be too late, or I have to wait till I go outside a bit. Because back when I did see him, he was over next to that dog place. And I just missed the timing for that. Well, at least I can look through your garbage. Thanks for the bread. Let's see. No, the gang isn't over there. I think it's just... Okay, it'd be good to explore the mines. Who knows, you might find some rare ores. I need a little warm-up to verify the ocean. No one else has anything to talk about. Maybe Pam. Pam seems out of it. Better leave her alone right now. What have you got for sale, Gus? I was fortunate to find this thing inside the Molnar's trash can. Alright. It looks like I'm gonna have to deal with Alex tomorrow. Funny enough that I get the thing that he needs in a soup of all things. But if we look at it, the purple mushroom provides good energy and health, so it better be a really dang good soup. Vegetable soup is starting to sound really nice right now. I'll probably put the roe and other fish items in this thing until I find a more suitable place. And the forgeable items in the fourth chest from the left. This is a food item. Surprised that I'm using food, putting a food item there. Might as well put the bait and the roe together. And I think it's been a few days. We might have something inside the hut. Yes. I'm getting 2. Lucky enough to get 2 apricots. Apricots. What's the difference? They both sound similar. I wonder why I put this thing as yellow. This honestly needs to be a purple. But then again, this is a purple. I'll make you a white chest. I'll make you a red chest. You're a yellow chest because you're more of a usually connotate flowers to yellow. Puce? I think, yeah, you're a puce chest. And you are geodes. I'm going to keep this one. A wide variety of minerals. That could mean a good thing or a bad thing depending on the wide variety. It's better to get something like this because it focuses specifically on whatever can be grabbed within those geodes. Even the more common geode would likely be better than the omnigeode. At certain points. Be high time to look around, though. Maybe we could find something new. Maybe some forgeable items, some beached up items. And the obligatory clearing of a trail. And we're already close to home, so we can be in bed by 1:30. It'd be high time to at least take cut some of these trees' moss bits. Gotta be thankful for that rain that we had in summer to give us those moss. It's good that this area is cleared up, though. Sooner or later, once you start getting some good-looking sprinklers, I'll definitely use it. But not now. And I missed yet another plot. Let's get the thing watered and squared away. Exhausting every single thing until I get the right seeds. Now, hopefully we get the chance at getting more crops going. I already pet you, Leela, this morning because the water bowl was filled. Relying solely on the fishing and mining to get things squared away. Man. It's amazing how much we can get from lobs. How much we can get from salmon. I ought to pick up fishing at some point, depending on the luck for day 8. Wendy, why could you have not been a very happy day on the day that I was here? P.S. Enjoy the cake. Love, Mom. Don't forget to your dear old mother when you're a millionaire. You must really be making a fortune on that farm. How are things going? Dear Hector. Alright, what have you got so far? Hello. It's blackberry season right now. The bushes are full of them. I want to pick some, but I lost my basket. Can you help? Of course. Anything I can do for you, Linus. And to get 20 different bait just from that alone. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold the phone. We've already satisfied everything at this point. Might as well make use of what we currently have to make a better worm bin. Why did I not notice that? Put that right there. And to keep things in motion, I think I'll hold off on going through the deluxe bait and burning off the regular bait. Besides, every kind of bait could be utilized for this one. The deluxe bait, regardless of what it is. Though it might be good to use the regular bait to get a better chance at trash items. We'll enjoy it until we exhaust it. It's a very happy day though, and that is a weed. We don't take kindly to weeds. They're cantankerous and they can ruin out a nice looking plant. Or crop in this case. Good that 2 seeds are always a good thing. And I still need to water. Here I am forgetting to do that. And it looks like one of the maple trees has already prepared its mapley goodness. There is a problem though. The process of making maple syrup is, well, one, it involves evaporating out the water within the maple sap. Because when you start off with tapping out a tree, you get a number of, well, we call them impurities when it comes to dealing with syrup as the purity. You get a combination of bugs, a combination of water, and other manner of things that would need to be filtered out through a process. Now, the easiest part of it, I would bet, is to boil the syrup. The syrup, when it's viscous, fill that in the non-stealthy part of the farm. That's a train. But back to the point for maple syrup. To harvest maple syrup, you have to boil out the impurities and filter it out. And definitely for boiling it, because maple syrup is consistent of water and other bug things. So boiling it would be one thing, but which allows it to become more viscous. No, viscous would be if it's no, viscosity. Viscosity is the opposite of what I'm trying to get at. It'd be less viscous, a lot more like water. And how nice of him to give me a number of geodes to burn through. Let's put you in an area so we know which ones you are. What's even more funnier is that while that's moving, time has stood still. I do have to thank you for... Oh. Explore deep in the caves. They hold some hidden secrets. Just be cautious if you go in there. Speaking of which, I need to get the man his basket. And you want to know where I found it? Let's see if I can't zoom out this thing a little further. It's right there. And you know, let's zoom it out a little bit further. I do not mind the fact that I'm going to be I'm zooming it out. This tree is becoming an eyesore. Alright, you're out of the way. Let's grab the blackberry goodness, and that was 3 in one bit. Now let's go ahead, get to the bus stop, head west on the road, and grab Linus his basket. You found the berry basket. Better return it to Linus. It's a wonder in itself that Linus would be able to forge things without us interfering with his forging. I mean, just from at least 5 or 6 bushes alone, I've already accrued 15 different blackberries. Oh, there's another bush. And this one provided 3 too. It's a lot more plentiful compared to the salmon berries in the season. My basket! Thank you. This means a lot to me. No cash reward whatsoever, but we do get the satisfaction of giving him what he needs. And speaking of which, I should have gotten Mara what she needs. Still have a chance to get her a battery within this time, and I could talk to her to sustain, well, whatever hearts I currently have. Alright. Let's head back and get that battery for her. Rough enough that I don't have any plants to harvest at this point. I think I could have utilized the deluxe speed grow. Let's store everything first before we start going crazy. And get a battery. We already have the money. Mara won't be leaving anytime soon. I think it'd be high time if we start processing those geodes. Let's water up Leela's water before we head out. I could go for an upgrade to the watering can, though. No. Let's not focus on upgrades at this point. Let's focus on getting ourselves that money that we need for one of the Jojo Bundle upgrades. Let's see if you can provide some of that Clint. Sell. Keep. 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 Sell. Keep. Forge. And that is a fire opal. What is this? A donation item. At least something came out of it. I'll put you right here, because I know that the fire opal's down there. Nothing with regards to donations for rewards. Might as well take the opportunity to start burning for the iron ores, and then selling off the Celestine and the limestone. Celestine, limestone, and we'll get ourselves over to Maru as soon as I finish up. There's that. Pink cake over here. Forageables over here. Let's put this over here. Let's head to Maru. Maru's probably at home. And then I'll head straight down into the mines because it's a good day today. Hi, Demetrius. During this time of the year, I divert my attentions to fungi. And how about you? So, it's the big harvest season, isn't it? Yeah, fall tends to be like that. I mean, back in the day, before we had the advent of, well, international harvesting and all that, everything leaned in with nature. The timing of all the growing, planting, and whatnot. It's a nice little throwback to Little Forest. Maru might be... Maru's not here. I think she might be over at... Maybe she might be over down south? There's usually a Ben's that she and Penny frequent. I could be wrong. And I still need to get that mushroom to Alex. Man, I got my work cut out for me. And there's Mayor Lewis in the corner right over there. What is my deal? Alright, the forageable was in this one. There's the purple mushroom. I could have head south going down, but that takes a lot more time. But let's get that mushroom to Alex. I doubt it'll have any effect if it were a gold star mushroom. Let's see what else is on the bulletin board, though. Excuse me. I'm looking for someone to bring me 10 coals to aid the understanding of local minerals. For within 75 golden delivery. Hey, shut up. Ah, there you are, Alex. Payment is promised. 750 gold, whatever little we can grab. I might as well take the scenic route getting to where I need to go. Ugh, my head. Oh, hi. Are you making friends with anyone in town? Oh, bye. Oh, yeah, I'm making friends with people in town. I hate to break it to you, but I think... Yeah, you're at one heart. Dang it. I've only made friends with only so many people. Okay, let's get back into it. Let's see if I can't get lucky with getting more iron ore. I'd like to see about getting my fishing empire on the run, because I've already got deluxe bait going. It'll be a high time to get coal as well, since we're already past 4. And Clint will always be found at the Stardew Saloon. Stardew Saloon. There you are. It's a good fortune day. No, it's a very happy fortune day. Very big difference because I am getting more and more iron ore. And the occasional copper ore. Nice little early bit right over there, but I do need the coal from that end bag that you get. Unfortunately, we don't have an end bag. Let's go back. There's a crystal fruit, and the first out of 10 I need. Thank you, Dust Sprite Boy. Ah, crap. Couldn't focus on getting the other ghost from behind me. Oh, don't run. I just need whatever things you drop. Exactly. And sooner or later, you're going to be added to my collection of stones and whatnot. And how convenient to put a staircase next to where I am. No, wait. Staircase. Those are ladders. Funny enough. It's sad, though, that iron ore takes a lot more to deal with. You didn't damage me, you damaged my invincibility frame, which caused you to go backwards, since you technically were in contact with me. Oh! Nice of you to give me your solar essence and a gold ore behind that. Really brings up the mood. It's quite good, though, that I've managed to get 25... almost close to 5 different bars. Now I'm gonna get 5 bars. Ugh. And more geodes. Fortunately, it's the varietal kind. Don't want to get rid of those. I'd rather get rid of the frost. I'd rather get rid of the frost geodes. Now, if you would only give me the coal that I need to get down back over to Clint. Either way, we're going to be visiting Clint at the furnace. I'm going to call it the furnace. I don't care if it's a blacksmith or not, because the furnace is indeed a part of the blacksmith's trade. Heating things up to a specific degree, and then allowing it to become more malleable to work with. That is indeed one of the components needed to help a blacksmith, regardless of what size you're dealing with. Oh, and it looks like I'm running low on energy. Time to burn through those salmon berries. Or burn through this bread, which would allow me to get more energy in one go. Ah, perfect. It's unfortunate that I have to deal with slimes. Oh, and good, there's a forgeable that I can utilize to help out with the rest of my things. I already have enough of these winter roots to work with. And nice of you to give me a jade. Let's see if these 2 dust sprites can't give me 2 coal. Not even close. Over 2. Comfy, comfy, comfy. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to get back into doing RuneScape and my Tuesday stream. Ooh, let's... Good, 2 of them. Getting double the amount of things I need, and that's another coal. Okay. It's looking up a little bit. There's more of you. And a coffee bean. How convenient. And now the world's gone to absolute crap. Oh, wait. I hit you with 40. How are you not dead? Eh. 3 different staircases. Just the fortune I needed. Let's get down. Ooh, more jade. You know, sooner or later, once I start getting an influx of certain gems, I'll probably up the limit to from 2 to 5, or maybe even 5 to 10, depending on how much I get. But for now, let's stick with 2. It's not like we're gonna need them anytime soon. And they're just for show. Ah, there's way down. And unfortunately, no box rewards. And I am definitely going to be heading back home. This is a spiral. Good day today, though. Probably, let's see. We just have to make sure to process these things. The task is twofold. You can keep the ores after Clint inspects them. Maybe we just need to talk to Clint afterwards, but we already have a ton of coal. We already have enough coal to work with. We just need to gather it. And this is a seed. You go here. You go here. You are here. You're here. You're a fruit. Go in the purple. Okay, what did I need to do again? Okay, that... Oh, let's check what we currently have. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And 1. And let's get this going. There. That's squared away. Sell, 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 sell. And sell. Not like I need that ghostress or anything. And we have... It'd probably be better if I used just these. And then put only one. Let's save at least 4 spaces for the sake of this. Got a nice thing going for now. What's tomorrow looking like? Windy? Cloudy with gusts of wind. All in a day's work. Nothing but fishing and mining to satisfy the cash we have made for the day. Rain does make the humans the booksellers in a day. Looks like a storm is approaching. Excellent! That means I can get more batteries. Thunder and lightning is expected. And what's the fortune teller have to say for today? Mildly perturbed. You know, let's move you here. That TV's just straight up on the floor. Dear Hector, 1 week from today we are holding the Stardew Valley Fair in the town square. It's the biggest event of the year, drawing people from all across the country to our humble town. If you'd like, you can set up a grain display for the event. Just bring up tonight items that best showcase your talents. You'll be judged on the quality and diversity of your display. The fair starts at 9 a.m. Don't miss it. And it looks like we're making good on the deluxe bait. And I thought I said I was going to be changing it out to using the regular bait, but no, I just had to use it. Okay. Well, we've done it now. Let's utilize all of the items we have to making more and more of these crab pots. And it looks like we can harvest more items. It's unfortunate the artichokes are a single plant only. And I've already got another gold item. 3 gold items. How are we doing so far with gold items? 10 out of 25. Upcoming promotion, and we're doing good. Place the crops in the empty produce box and pier shop. Let's at least save something. Let's at least save the 6 artichoke that we can have, because I think... Okay, we can make sashimi. Radish salad. I don't think we've unlocked that one specifically, but we can bet on the fact that we have something that we can work with. And broccoli is already a recurring vegetable. Let's make use of the wild seeds. Nice of me to get almost the amount of seeds that I need. 1 in excess. Alright, let's get to watering. We'll have to water back on the 5th one. Oh! No, wait. There's a chance that that sunflower can give me... What the heck? There's a chance that sunflower can give me sunflower seeds, and I can use that to replace that area. And that's 5. Hang on, Layla. I will get you your water. I'll get you your water, and then I'll work whatever you've got so far. It's unfortunate that I do not have the means to do so whatsoever. Ah, excellent. Managed to get everything just before, and maybe I'll have a chance at filling up Leela's water bottle. Aw, that's so sweet! Leela loves you. Saved. Learn how to do that. Okay. Let's see what I got going on right now for ore. Let's make 10 of these. Be a nice time to start using up all the wood that I currently have. Wait. Oh, never mind. We're good. I'll make sure to store everything in the deluxe bait. I'll make sure to keep that as part of the routine. And then one right here. If I can just get it here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And then we sell off that. Ah, no luck. No luck at getting that. Well, at least place the sunflower seed that I have in inventory. I could give that to Haley, though. We could spare the moment, because we have 20 days before we have to satisfy Pierre's gold crop harvest thing. I could effectively use the gold ranked foods for the Grange. It's not like he's gonna need them anytime soon, aside from the 20-day thing. Where to get? Be nice if we can get something a little bit more. I wonder though. Let's see what he got going on for whoever's in this area. And a lot of time to do harvesting too. Wait a minute. Forgot to fill up my water. And I'm doing it in a clearly less salty area. And this is the wrong house. This isn't Haley's. Yoink. Hi! I got something for you. Wow, these are beautiful. These are my absolute favorite. Something smells earthy. Oh, right, you work at a farm. I'll take that as a compliment. Okay, let's head down south. We need to get that. We need to get her over. See what we can grab from those geodes. And there you go, scaring the birds away, Marnie. Oh, what's here? It's a new day. There is a new beauty craze in Zuzu City. Apparently, a lotion made from artichoke is said to remove wrinkles. Anyone who ships 100 artichoke by the end of the season will earn a substantial reward from the Pelican Town Agricultural Fund. With the amount of farming that I have to do, I seek an extremely rare and powerful gloop known as ectoplasm. It can be found in the remains of slain ghosts. Okay, that's going to be a lot easier to work with. Might be the drop chance will likely be interesting, but we at least know where ghosts can be found. Floors 50 through 76. No, 50 to 79. We got a few days to work with. I should have done that. I should have looked at the task board before then. And I'll get right to you as soon... Oh. 8. Soapstone. What next? You start giving me the required coal that I need from my geodes. I'll catch up with you sooner or later. Ooh, a task. How am I gonna reach that letter in the back? Here, let me help you, Mr. Mulliner. You could... Why did you... You could... Could you have at least said excuse you? There you go. I could have done it myself, and I can certainly move around on my own. How feeble do you think I am? And out of the blue, someone teleporting from the furnace to the back of this thing. Hector? You watching? Yeah, I'm just taking a walk, minding my own business. I see. No, I'm sorry, miss. I should have gotten so angry. It was actually very kind of you to help me out. That's okay, Mr. Molnar. I understand. It must be difficult to grow old. It's just a different part of life. You're right. We shouldn't ignore the reality of aging. I guess the sooner we come to terms with our mortality, the more time we can spend really living in the here and now. Well, it was interesting talking to you, Hector. I should go. Yeah. Oh, and it looks like there's a notice I need to go for Pierre's. I'll head there as soon as I finish up whatever's going on with, well, with Clint. And, the wizard. Let's go to the mines. We're gonna go to floor 50. We're gonna make a clean attempt. See if we can get more and more of those dust sprites. Well, I wish you weren't frost bats. Could you at least provide me some chance of getting more coal, or at least an ectoplasm for the chance of it? It's already tough enough that I wish I could move a little bit faster. And I have the means to do so. Unfortunately, I do not have the money for it. Or the materials. No, the machines to make it. I am thankful for getting enough iron ore to work with. To my surprise, I would get a ton of deluxe bait. Unfortunately, that deluxe bait will not be used up until, let's say, the end of the next week. Hey, thanks. And I just need one more. Oh, what luck. It appears my mildly perturbed days are doing a lot better compared to the other days that I've currently had so far. And it's a mildly perturbed day. Ah, there is a ghost. Are you lucky enough to give me what I desire for Rasmodeus? Come on. Unfortunately not. Let's grab that iron vein right here. No, veins would be... No, that's the appropriate way of calling it. That is a ton of dust sprites, and that is a... I've satisfied the amount of coal that I need. That is a glow ring. Could be useful. Either way, it's going to be taking a bit of a storage space. Might as well put it in for for my plate, for my equipment slots. Come on, dust sprites. Give me the way down. It's going to be rough in order to find ourselves the ectoplasm, but I've already satisfied Clint. Hopefully I can catch him while he's at the bar. Oh, and how sweet of the dust sprites to cut down the rocks right here. And there's another ghost. Will you give me what I desire? In the meantime, let's attack those dust sprites. I'm already running faster than the ghost. Ah, nothing from you except the way down. Come on. Do I have to go down using the elevator? I guess so. Let's head down to floor 60. Alright. Floor 60. better that I start exploring and increasing my mining ability to head over to the ectoplasm. At the same time, I am going to be needing more and more stone. Could utilize that stone for construction. Looks like I'm not going to be able to find anything at this point. Let's head up. Let's refresh the room. Let's go to floor 65. There's a ghost right there. And it doth appear. And there's a way down. We gotta head over to the right. Let's deal with this slime first, allowing the ghost to come over. Come on. Ah, there it is. I've got it. And now to run back over to Rasmodeus. But first, head over to Clint. Clint's gonna be over at the bar. Head to the town. Ah, hi, Elliot. Let's take a talk to you two. It's been said that a pirate's ship full of plundered gold shipwrecked here a long time ago. Would make for a good story if the person found it and was able to make a tale out of it. I can't look at the treasury over there, and unfortunately, Clint's not here. Clint, do you go over to the bar on Tuesdays? I'd like to see you there. Please give me the opportunity to give you the coals that I can get you. I'd really love to, because that's 400. It's 475 gold. I'll probably come in later. Or not. Might be an entirely different schedule if it's on a Tuesday. On the club on Tuesday. And maybe... Okay, Alex is gone. I can look through the trash. And let's take a look at the task here, because I doubt I'll have a chance at looking for Clint. Okay, that... It's not as better, but it's at least something more meaningful. It appears Clint is not here. I'm gonna have to... Darn it, I'm gonna have to ixnay that task. Nice of you to give me bread, Jody. Oh, and hey, Marnie. Here, have this. My nephew Shane has been staying at the place the last months. He helps with the chicken, so I'm not complaining. It's quite nice. Let's get that ectoplasm right into the hands of Rasmodeus. Besides, wizards. Wizards do not mind the time at all. They live in a time... Their concept of time is a lot different compared to ours. That's the thing, though, that a number of lore gets into regarding wizards. Usually, well, D&D puts the emphasis that you need to... There are certain requirements in order to cast certain spells. The idea that you might have to sacrifice a part of your human self in order to cast them. Let's talk to him, see if we take the ectoplasm. If you have nothing important to tell me, leave me be. I have much work to do. Well, let's talk to you again. Never mind, I'll just give the ectoplasm and be on you with it. Ah, it's brimming with the energy of forgotten souls. Perfect. Now be gone. I shall require perfect silence to discern the true nature of the substance. Well, the money was good. And here we go. And a good fishing spot. Up late, huh? Here, have a cold one. Thank you, I don't drink. Unfortunately, it appears that I do. Bah, life. You ever feel like no matter what you do, you're gonna fail? Like you're stuck in some miserable abyss and you're so deep you can't even see the light of day. I just feel like no matter how hard I try, I'm going to climb out of that hole. Fast drinker, huh? Man after my own heart. Just don't make it a habit. You got a future ahead of you still. Well, my lover's begging me to stop. Better call it a night. See you around, Hector. Oh. Me too, Shane. You too. It's unfortunate that being tipsy reduces my speed like the... Well, it's not as worse as being slime. That thing reduces me down to 4. Nice of you to give me energy, though. I'll at least take the opportunity to start fishing in this area. See if I can't get lucky with some fishes. Man, that's absolutely terrible. I only got 2 algae out of that. Still. It's tough being in a dangerous spot, especially with how you're feeling and what you're doing. Sometimes a good change is in order, but that is a midnight carp. Wow. It's absolutely bad that I managed to get that. Probably... I would expect it to be a more difficult fish, but still. Oh, excuse me. Got an alarm going on. If I could just get that out of my poor bag. There we go. Huh. Let's see, how am I doing so far? Okay. Nothing much in the way of that. Now let's take our time to fish a little bit further. Be lucky if we get some interesting fish after fishing at around 10 p.m. Like that midnight carp. And here I am that failed to donate that soapstone while I was in the area. Nah, we'll get it tomorrow. We unfortunately did lose out on getting Clint those iron ore, those coal pieces. We're out of luck on fishing. Let's head back. Imagine just running through, not having to worry too much about energy. Couldn't be me yet. It's nice though. Okay, let's do this. One of those things had seeds in there. This is a midnight carp. We can at least sell that for the sake of getting a collection going on. And... No. We're doing pretty good with that. And Leela, let's pet you. Let's not sleep next to you. Let's give you the entire bed. So that's how much you're worth when you're a gold star. Not too bad. Artichokes at 220 for 440. It's a pretty good crop. Okay. Let's see what else is growing for the day. I think we're close to getting... Wow, it's raining. I did not check. It's a good humor day. Maybe I can get a better chance of getting some things. Dear Hector, from what I can tell, you've been taking really good of your pet. Good care of your pet. I'm really happy about that. But there are many sweet animals that need a home. If you're interested, I'll start offering pet adoptions at my shop. Just be aware that there is a licensing fee, and also that each pet will want their own outdoor pet bowl area, or else they'll be unhappy. Robin will be happy to construct additional pet bowls for a price. See you soon, Marnie. Thanks to the major ectoplasm you delivered to me. No, that sounds too, authoritative, too nerdy. Thanks to the ectoplasm you delivered to me. No, it still sounds the same. Hold on. Thanks to the ectoplasm you delivered to me, I've made a major breakthrough in the field of arcane energy engineering. Enclosed, you'll find the blueprints for a most useful machine. A new crafting recipe. A mini obelisk. What have you got to say? Dear Hector, I was conducting a field study the other day and I found this specimen. I hope you find it as interesting as I did. Maybe. Alright. But in lieu of that, we got that going. And then let's make haste with the amount of trash we have. It's good that we're getting more and more trash. And you go here, you go in here, and then you fish for... Oh, you're a star. Can't do much with you in that regard. And speaking of star, I could definitely make use of those bat wings to make more... I could make more lightning rods. Oh, and the mini obelisk. 30 hardwood, 20 essence. I have enough. But I don't have enough. I don't have enough to make 2. 60 hardwood, 40 essence, and 6 gold bar. 'Tis the fortunate. Let's see, is there anything else that's grown at this point? No, there's nothing that grows at this point. Hopefully there's enough lightning rods to counter the effect of it hitting any of the crops. Fruit. Nuts. Yeah, let's keep these there. We have a ton of these blackberries. And it's gonna be a while before that. Let's go tomorrow. No more. Could have had tomorrow when she was over at the health lodge. More seeds. Yeah, it's nice of you to get me coal. Put you right here. I hope they didn't hit. I hope they hit my lightning rods. And I still need to get those. Hopefully, I can get enough of those gold crops. But even then, I'm gonna have to wait to use those because they've got the grange thing going on for Stardew Valley Fair. It is open. Let's donate that. Let's donate it. And another trash item. And it's right here. Put the soapstone right there. Satisfy that. I should have taken the time to go over to store all my items before we go straight into going into the mines. It's a bit ironic, though. You would think that summer would have had a lot more storms and whatnot, but it appears that fall is the more common time to have rains. But this is in-game, not real life. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get ourselves more and more iron ore. We'll start at 460 this time around. Ah, and it dot the pier. I could also satisfy the amount of copper ore that I need for Clint. Oh, Clint. You already have confidence in me in getting coal. Why not have the confidence in me getting iron ores? But then again, where's the fun in not making it a challenge? Seeing how far I've come with getting mining up to level 6. No, 7. Neat. Ah, and that's an emerald. Let's get lucky with another 2. Excellent. Oh wait, is it already influenced by what I have so far? Chance for gems to appear in pairs, so it's still a chance to get only one. As similar to how diamonds were given to me only in one instance. I guess it honestly depends on the level of mining I have and the lot of luck that I got. Ah, and that is a topaz. And how inconvenient of you to give me what I need. Okay, let's kill off that thing. Monster Compendium. Unfortunately... Well... How convenient of you to give me the experience that I need. Nice of you to give me coffee beans, even though I don't need them. Yet. Oh, and here I am missing out on hitting it wrong. Not much to admire regarding my inventory space. There is a reason as to why I like putting my pickaxe and my sword on opposite ends. It makes for an interesting hitting the... And then I always use the 1 as a reset. It's become a habitation of mine because I always hate the fact of, well, it puts me closer to my bombs. Let's see. Oh, nice. Cave carrots. Doing pretty good with regards to getting iron ore. That will be good. I'll be doing well tonight. I'll probably call it right over here. Head back, sell things. Make more crab pots. I want to make sure that I exhaust every bit of the regular bait that I currently have. Would make for good at getting more items to sell. And hopefully within the period... Okay, good. At least 4 of them are set. Now I might as well clear out this tree. Okay, 4, 7... I have to be careful though, hopefully it doesn't clear out the entire board. And, you know, let's put all the cave items in this tab right here. Sure, it messes up the space, but it's enough. Let's see, we need 6. We're gonna need to get 6 of you. And how much does a furnace take? 25 copper, 20 stone. 25 stone. Where's the stone? There's the stone. Darn it. I think I only have enough to make 1. No, I have enough to make 2. Okay, let's put you back. Organize you. And let's make, and then 10, 20, 30. Perfect. Okay, there it is. The torches are over here. The forgeables go on the bottom. Can I make more lightning rods? Bar, quartz, wing. Bar. Quartz. Wing. And we're gonna make one right over here. That should at least compensate for what we currently have. And let's head back. Let's head back. So I still need to get those ores for Clint. We'll head down to floor... Let's head down to floor 5. Or floor... No, floor 15 would probably be better. Or floor 20 through 40, because we do have the glows. We do have the glowstone ring. The glow ring. Let's head to 15. Might as well take the opportunity to go for these duggies. Get more geodes. Get more bug meat. Maybe... No. Don't knock it. And that's an amethyst. We can kill off these things in one swipe. What have we got so far? And finally a box decides to give its contents. Down. Alright. Dougie? No bug meat. But you're a star. You still die fast, though. Ooh. That might just be the very thing I need to replace my amethyst ring. As much as I love knockback, I don't think it's a nice thing to have, especially when we're trying to gather items. I'm not in the mood of getting... I'm not in the mood of having to get close to things. Probably make it a lot easier to get certain items that are without my initial reach. And thank goodness for that. Making some good headway with regards to getting the ores that we need. And it's the final day. Dang it. We're going to have to really ramp it down. How convenient of you to give me the way down. How inconvenient of you to make it a spiral, but convenient of you to give me that. 21. Indeed doth appear. Okay. Now, Clint. Let's see if he can't give me what I desire at this point. I will need 17 more. Excellent. Excellent. Let's keep on going down till we can't find any more. Let's head right. Keep going, and then we'll go straight to the place. Satisfaction, and a topaz to boot. Alright, let's see if you're straight up at the place. Alright, are you where I need you to be? And then I can utilize... Oh, there's that. We do need to get that. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, man, I can get 2 tickets. I just realized. Wait a minute. Oh, please tell me that Clint comes here on Wednesdays. You know what? Here. Here, just take this. This is clearly a wild style that I grabbed from somewhere else. Let's leave it at that. And Clint is gone. Perfect. Where is Clint? Clint. Can I at least can you at least give me the chance to give you some ores that I've found within this place? Oh. Thank you. There we go. Broken 20,000. Now I have 2 tickets I can start using. And enough space in between to work out with. Don't mind me going through each of the things. An apple sapling and a friendship book. Ooh, next one's bombs. You become friends with the people a little faster. You've learned a new power. And you know what I forgot? I learned a new power, but I forgot to get Mara with that battery of hers. And it looks like I can satisfy another task as soon as I pick it up. Curse me in my memory. Man, there's no way of getting over tomorrow at this point because it's already late at night. I was right there. It's probably fine. And nice of the recycling machine to give me refined quartz. You know just what I need. Let's see. Only bears fruit in the fall. Only grows if the 8 surrounding tiles are empty. You know what? I'll grow you here next to this apricot tree, I think. No, I don't think you're a tree. I don't remember what type of tree you are, but it's still there. Let's grab that diamond that I grabbed. Taking care not to sell the other ones. And we're going to make... We might as well make what we can so far. Okay, that, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's head back to Willy. Willy probably heads back over to his fishing shack at 10. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to put a task on the top right at this point. Probably won't be satisfied until I finish it. And here you go, Willy. Hey, is that the diamond I requested? Thanks so much. Here's your payment as promised. 2,250 gold. Oh, man. Anything for you, Willy. There's Pierre's Prime Produce. Pierre's Prime Produce, Pierre's Prime Produce, Pierre's Prime Produce. Managed to satisfy 2 tasks in 1 day. And let's see our heart rating with them. Maru's good. Willy's at 1 heart. Clint's at no hearts. I guess certain tasks wouldn't make somebody happy. Like how I'm doing surveying promises for Clint. Might be the nature of the gesture of the request. Still though, 4, 8, 12. 12 batteries ready for tomorrow. I might as well take the time to go through let's see, did I 30. Go through 30 of those. They should be done by tomorrow. I can't make any more of the furnaces because I do not have any more. I want to make sure they can. No, let's do it. And stone. Might as well make numero sette. That'll be done by tomorrow. Here I am forgetting about maple syrup and talking about maple syrup. Let's check the other ones. Nice harvest, though. Pine tar and maple syrup. I think those are used in a specific... Well, not for the oak resin. What uses pine tar? Nothing at this point. I think it's just pine resin at this point. We will keep this though. It's an artisan good. And here's the food. Here's the food inventory. Might as well keep it there. This pine sap, however, I think we'll put in the other goods. Let's do that. And I think I've got time before I have to head to bed. Let's sell off this amethyst ring. It's not like it's going to be worth anything at this point. I've already got my hands on a magnet ring and a glow ring. Let's imagine though. Imagine having a better ring that could light up a lot faster and a lot bigger. Feel free to take that. Let's see what you got so far. It's a lot of things to kill. It's unfortunate that I haven't scratched the surface on a number of them. Or they're at least halfway done. I do know that I can probably find skeletons on floors 60 through 89. Well, easy to work with. Bats are general. Void spirits. I don't know what those are. I think... No, they're different from... Oh, no. Void spirits are those ghosts that you encounter on floor 50 through 70. 9. We doth got a long way to go to. Yep. And it's nice that they added some dialogue to him. Show him that he's not interested until they have something interesting. I guess for one final save, what do you have to sell to us, dwarf? Rain. It's almost mystical to us. Some of us dwarves live our entire lives without ever experiencing it. The Dwarvish Safety Manual would be nice to have, but I am not keen on spending too much money at this point. I'd like to at least get myself satisfied with one of the other Joja... Well, one of the other Joja tasks that we can do. Probably head there tomorrow. Now we'll head there tomorrow to see what we can do for 25,000 gold. And it appears that we've managed to get... Okay, does it take 3 in order to satisfy one pot? It is 3. Let's... Let's grab that, grab this, put that in there, put that to here, then grab 2 more bait. And you know what? Let's take this out. At least set ourselves up before we have to go out. Hello there, you black cat, Leela. Good holiday. Nothing too crazy. What have you got so far? It's almost a week. I could probably call it right here with the amount of time that I've got. It's going to be cloudy. Neutral. Let's take a look at this channel. Welcome to Living Off the Land. We're back again with another tip for y'all. Now listen up. Fish, focus. Salmon. Salmon return to their spawning ground in fall to lay eggs. That means the rivers are chock full of them. You can only find them in fall, so get out there and cast your pole. Oh, those batteries. It's unfortunate that one of them lost out, so we got 11. make for a nice gift for Maru, though. And all of these baits will be put into here, and we'll use the other baits to give ourselves more trash chances. Come sooner or later, I'd like to see myself get more of these crab traps. I think we can make do with what we have so far. Let's put these trash in here because they probably have a wider chance of getting better food items. Better use items. Utilities. And the eggplants are doing pretty well. In a nice harvest, and I do need to put one of the gold ones into the... Oh, we got 2 gold ones. 3 gold ones. Okay, what are we dealing with now? We got 13. I wonder, though. Oh, and it looks like the, looks like those are ready. Are those yams? Oh, nonetheless, I'm gonna be watering through all of them because I do need the watering. Hey, Leela. I will fill up your water bottle as soon as I get to this thing. Okay, I did get 13, but maybe we get lucky with getting me to 16. And that's everything watered. We'll get everybody satisfied with what we have so far. Yams, these are yams. 14. Dang it. Okay. 14. I will put these yams in here, and we will put the yams inside the fridge. You know what? 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Check 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's head over to Clint. Give ourselves some more. Give ourselves the chance to get more things from the geodes, and then we'll head over tomorrow. No, it's scratchy. Let's head over tomorrow first, because we already know that the place closes at 4. Better to get a chance to look at Mara first. So good that I'm currently getting a chance at more magnet items. Don't have to worry about getting too close to them. You're always welcome to visit, even if you're in the market for a building upgrade. It can get pretty lonely up here in the mountains. Oh, well, it seems that Sebastian isn't here. Oh, it looks like Maru's at the... seems like she's down over at the hospital. The clinic. Hospitals are bigger, clinics are smaller. Let's meet her up at the clinic and see how she's doing. Let's meet up with Harvey first. Nutrition is important, so make sure and eat well. Try to increase your vegetable intake. Home-cooked meals are best. Home-cooked meals are best. Do you cook? Yeah, I can cook, but unfortunately I don't have the ingredients that I need for it per se. In other parts of the world, it's spring right now. Imagine that. This will be perfect for powering my latest project. Thanks, Hector. And with that, I now have 10 hearts with Maru. And if we order from her, When you've pushed your body too hard, drink this Room of Exhaustion. It restores a lot of energy for 1,000. Tis good. And it looks like I've upgraded from Bouquet to just straight up giving her... well, whatever happens with 10 hearts. What do you think I can get for all 5 of these? Keep. Sell. Pyrite. No, it's Jagoite. Nothing good. Not even the treasure chest. Not even the treasure chest, such as the trash cans, are willing to provide me anything. It's a funny thing. Treasure chest, trash cans have the same case letters, starting letters. TCs and TCs. Teehee. Anything else? Alright, what have we got? It's gonna be a rather slow day today, now that I'm thinking about it. Not much to happen by. Oh, there's pine resin. Oh, no, oak resin, never mind. Pine resin is more ovular shape. Oak resin looks closer to a bottle. And maple syrup just looks like a round piece of glass. Speaking of which, we have copper and iron bar. Let's use that. Never mind. Let's... let's at least get these iron ores squared in place. We could utilize one oak resin for, well, one keg. Okay, what do we need again? We need wood, copper, iron. And then an iron. And you know what? To satisfy this, let's do that coffee bean bit. It's gonna be nice to see those pumpkins grow. But let's focus on getting what we need. There we go. And I'll keep these there as a reminder because we can do it diagonally. Alright. Can now make coffee. That coffee's going to be very useful sooner or later. And the money we currently have right now, we can satisfy... we could satisfy another item. And I've already given the amount of batteries that I need, so let's dull this down to 5. What can I possibly buy by tomorrow or Saturday? Because I'm probably going to make Friday or Saturday the last bit for the stream. Let's see what you got for me, Mr. Joja Man. Hey, how convenient, Joja Cola. We usually just speed back up to the store. Alright, the bridge, the broken bridge in the mountain for 25, the panning for 20, the greenhouse for 35, but the bus will allow us to go to the Calico Desert. The greenhouse would be the better option, which allows us to use more farming plots. I think. Let's go for the greenhouse. As much as I want to get the bridge or the panning, I think it'd be better if I had the opportunity to farm more and automate part of the farm. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to. I don't think I'll have the chance to. Is there a way to go beyond there? No, there's no way to go beyond there. Ah, no way. It'd be cool if we were able to. Nonetheless. Let's not spend too much of our money. I would like to get that greenhouse. Maybe we can get it Friday or Saturday. Let's take the opportunity to go through. Oh, and here I am being indecisive. Let's do fishing. We can at least get our fishing level up while we're at it. Fishing level up, RuneScape. Oh my gosh, I need to get fishing up. I think I'm only at fishing level 17. I'm so bent on getting mining, crafting, and smithing up that I seem to have neglected some of the other gathering and other artisan skills. My cooking level is at 29. I think I'd probably get that up to 30 if I consider putting more effort towards it. Yeah. It's a nice relaxing bit. I can utilize the algae to give me the energy that I need. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to find a means to put bait onto my... Ooh, a new record. Bait onto my fishing poles, because this one doesn't have that means. While I'd like to get more and more upgraded items, I do run the risk of not being able to upgrade. I would like to get more upgrades from Jojo Corporation. Money is the biggest factor of it all. I think this is a chub. It's a chub, and it's an iridium one. One of my travels during the afternoon, aside from going to a face spa and getting a haircut, and also going to a store to use a $10 coupon, I went to a thrift store and found just crayons, 16 crayons, and just wrapped together in two, and they were about $1. And these are the high quality kind of crayons, but it is wax, and wax can still be made into some form of art. Of course, people would call melting crayons then trying to have them melt on top of some form of figure or barrier, sort of call it art. It is, but it just... You gotta be smart about that sort of stuff. Once you've seen it done, people tend to copy it. Some people are smart about it. Some people cheat about it. And speaking of which, one of the shorts that I did within the social media had me taking a trip. Well, oh no, I can definitely explain this because I've definitely done this. One of the quests that I did was Death Plateau. And Death Plateau, after you help up with a Sabak, in getting a tunnel into one of the natural cave formations, you can use that tunnel formation and the parkour behind it a number of times, about 4 or 5 times, to get supplies over to the ambush team. So I did that, took a recording of all 5 instances, layered the second and third instances at the top of the first instance, and it looked blurry, but it looked like a really cool blurry. One person commented that it looked like, they called it schizoscape. You know what? Challenge accepted. Just this afternoon, I did some recordings and videos with me getting more crafting items and doing trips towards shearing sheep. Because sheep make a ball of wool, and that ball of wool is utilized in making amulets. Amulets are the best item you can use to get experience from crafting goods. I mean, we're already getting gems from rocks and then using them to cut. Why not utilize that, bide time, and wait till you get the highest level of crafting for that specific gem? Amulets are the biggest thing. But then again, jewelry in general can be enchanted based on magic. So sooner or later, I'm going to have to utilize enchant levels just to balance out the amount of experience that I'm gaining. I'm not going to be eating through any of those fish. I'll make sure to eat through the algae. Those provide me a little under 2 charges each for fishing. There we go. 4. I'll probably hold off on eating the river jelly. Those jellies are important. And a slight delay on the click, but at least it took it. Oh, that is a treasure chest. Let's see what kind of goodies I get from you. Chub. Way to go, Santa. You've given me exactly what I need in order to burn through my ores and make bars. Oh, come on, get that. I don't care if I don't get a perfect. Let's see what I get. The chub's giving me full luck and more deluxe bait and gold ore. How nice of you. You've at least got that going for you, chubby. But you don't look as chubby as that carp right over there. Cutting it close, not holding it on that part. Still, it's a good night for fishing. Sooner or later, we're going to sell all these and get ourselves a healthy bonus. Oh, and it's going to be those batteries that'll get us straight over to the 30,000. And I will definitely use the 30,000 to get to 35,000. Alright, we've got 7 more charges. We'll probably leave it around 11. Goodness, I brought the fan here with me. Helps counteract the effects of my poor PC, but it kind of feels redundant because I'm playing a game that doesn't require too much beef in a PC. Maybe I ought to do that. I need to look at some of the games in my library and see what can be used to really bring out the power behind it. But then there's the downside of it being heard through the microphone. Oh, come on. Nice that you give me a perfect as well as give me the treasure chest. Good bullhead. Another item to sell. We got a little bit more before we head in. You know, let's fish until 1. We got the time. Can always head to bed at around 1:30. Albeit it does kill our energy. We got 34. And know what nights like these you could at least take the time to allow us to see the stars. Maru gave us that opportunity in her 8-heart event. I don't mind that fact. And yeah, let's probably head back as soon as we finish this. Oh, sinker, aren't you? Alright. Not a bad haul today. We should be able to break the 4-figure threshold with all these fish. And sooner or later, we're gonna have to get through it. It's good that I got the amount of deluxe bait. And the coffee is ready. The first coffee. Let's put you in. Alright, now let's sell the majority of you. Don't have any bullhead row at this point. I might as well sell these for the sake of space. Alright. Cloudy day tomorrow. Well, cloudy day in the morning. And the batteries have... Oh, nice! I didn't think I was going to break 5 figures. The batteries... Just one of them gives 500, and I've managed to break that amount. 'Tis good. The bouquet for bride is satisfied. It's going to be another gusty day. Mildly perturbed, meaning a more good day. Hector, I'm going to give you this advice because I like you and want you to stay in Pelican Town. If there comes a day that you want to ask for someone hand in marriage, you'll need to give them a mermaid's pendant. Don't worry. Everyone in Pelican Town understands the significance of the amulet. It's an ancient tradition in the region. Good luck. Dear Hector, I ordered too much fertilizer for the garden. I bet you can put it to good use. Take care. And here is the upgraded version of the basic fertilizer. Quality fertilizer. Where did I put it? Oh, it's sorted. Huh. I guess not. Alright, let's get you back inside here. We're going to consolidate you for the sake of having you. And it appears my poor fishing skills have gotten in the way with the trash that I got from these guys. You know what? I'm already getting a ton of these things. Might as well sell them. I'm already at 35,000. I could push it, though. Maybe I take the next day. Yeah, let's take it to the next day and get the bus ready. I do not mind that fact. But then again, the money I could utilize that for... We do have a chance in waiting on... We might have a chance in seeing the pumpkins grow tomorrow, though. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do the greenhouse first. Hello, Oh there. Oh there, Yoru. It's looking good, getting an ancient fruit once every 6 to 7 days. And that apple tree is growing pretty nicely. I'm getting 2 more of those mahogany trees. Okay, this is the 5. Sooner or later, we're gonna have to upgrade. Hello, Yoru. I see you're enjoying yourself, not being watered down by the plants. It never occurred to me. I get that cats are supposed to be semi-clean creatures, but even then they do need a bath on occasion. But how do barn cats work in that sense? Do they clean? I guess they clean themselves? Maybe through the water that goes in the area? Eh, not much to work about. Let's bump these trees. See if I can't get 2 seeds out of them. Even if it's a mildly perturbed day and I get none. I only get 1. Mildly perturbed day. Indeed, mildly perturbed. I only got 12 from one, 9 from the other. Alright, let's give ourselves the energy we need to get through the day. Starting with the coal that'll also get the speed boost to go south. Hi, Leela. Leela the cat. Leela the cat. Leela the cat. Leela the black cat. Black tabby. Technically a tabby. Ain't a calico because they don't have calicos in this game. Les Miserables. And the speed boost is gone. Bok choy seeds. Fall. We don't need any of these. That is... Oh man, that is stupidly expensive. Why? Why not? Oh, wait. Hold on. I think... Oh my gosh. I can actually craft them. I just realized I can craft both those obelisks. Could definitely use it to put the obelisk down south and the obelisk up front. And I have a good idea on just where I want to put those. We'll start with an obelisk next to the mailbox. Okay, what do we need again? We need... Oh no, never mind. We don't have enough solar essence. I need to kill more ghosts. What have we got? Where's the fruits? Let's put the ancient fruit right here. Gonna have more of it to work with. Let's see. No, never mind. Let's not focus. I'm just thinking about it right now. Farming would take up a ton of my activity at this point, but knowing the seasons, winter is a difficult time to grow things. Maybe it'd be better if I save up for the Calico Desert bus. Let's not. Yeah, let's not. We will utilize all the funds that we currently have to getting the bus repair because we are nearing, well, we're nearing the winter season. It's going to be difficult to grow items, period. Oh, not the worst thing that's happened. And oh my gosh, I haven't checked this cave in such a long time. Oh, a lot of new items. It's unfortunate that that poor greenhouse is gonna have to stay like that for the next few weeks. I've already got that going on. And sooner... I would have loved to at least have the chance to grow these strawberries. And that star fruit. Yeah, those are the two that I like to grow. And there's ancient fruit, too. Be a nice escape from having to worry about using that ancient fruit dying once it hits winter. But it is all in dormancy. I don't have enough to work with. Let's go fishing today. Funny that I get these. Let's see. Let's get lucky this time. Let's go down south. Let's go down south and do some sea fishing. Might as well expand our current repertoire. And eat through the blackberries while we have with it. Get 3 chances every single time. And the glass is half full. And let's take a look at what we currently have regarding tasks. Is that a grass stain on your knee? Sorry, I'm allergic to... I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. I'm going to pretend that you just lied. The food at Jojo Mart might not be the healthiest for my family, but with its low prices, you'd be crazy to shop anywhere else. It's like the alternative using... It's like those marshmallow treats made from a puffed rice. You use the cheaper rice in order to make the better one. You use the cheaper rice in the cheapest form of marshmallow. Or in this case, someone had the audacity to use sawdust of all things. You know, let's take it. I'd rather satisfy myself with the experience that I need. It could have been a nice book to give to either Elliot or... maybe Alex, because that sounds like something Alex would read. My legs are stiff from sitting at my writing all morning. Well, I'm about to experience that way because I've been sitting at this poor seat for about 3 hours now. That'll probably be the last thing I do. Okay. I think Friday might be the last day that I work with. Not too bad, though. Managed to get through 7 days worth of experience. Oh, that thing's gonna shoot up like it's just itching to dart. Nice, a level up for fishing. That's good. I've got more things to gorge on. It's one more charge of fishing. Reminded of a time that I went fishing. It was over at a nearby park. There was no conservation buffer at the time, and the fish was locally grabbed and sustained within the pond that they were in. I didn't do a lot of fishing, but when the opportunity came, well, when the opportunity was thrusted down upon me, I caught 2 different fish. One stupidly small sardine-like fish, and then one big catfish just to end it off on the day, just before we left for home. My dad and my sister were impressed. No. It's good that I got... I think I got 2 level ups during the stream. One of them was combat and the other one's now fishing. Lovely day for fishing in it. I'm getting a look at that subscriber play button that I did on Tuesday. In all honesty, I think it's a nice take. I'll probably look at a means to improving it. For one, the play symbol is dead center on the rectangular curvoid. Probably need that to be more in the center. That's why we have the advent of technology. But at the same time, I would like to take the risk of being able to draw something. Oh, never mind. An easier place to fish. Better chance at getting a quicker bite. And we will sell all of these to see if I can't get to 40,000. Another sardine. I might just need a better rod in order to get the better fish. good. I'm getting jellies. Save the jellies for a better day. Or better items to grab. There's usually a point A to point B with any form of item when it's related to fishing or cooking or farming. Ah. Hey, Willy. And maybe that level up would allow me to get more items from Willy now that I'm thinking about it. I gotta worry about getting more and more fish, regardless of what experience that you grab. 75, 68. Probably doing 77.5 energy every time I do a cast. Oh, don't. Ah. Sea cucumber. What's so great about a nerdy pickle? Fish have been relatively easy, but then again I am only catching sardines and anchovies. It might just be that time to see if I can't get a better rod. Maybe I'll make that the goal tomorrow. No, the goal for a next stream. I'll take the chance to upgrade one of my items. Whether, because I'm... it'd be more interesting that way. Oh, no. Sardines have a rather erratic behavior, whether they're just sinking to the bottom or just sprouting their way to the top. No. The anchovy stay close to the bottom. The sardines go to the top. 6, 8, 11, 13. And the fishing spot is gone. Oh, let's scratch that. Let's see if there's anything on the other side. It did rain a few days ago. And the bounty is in here. It still must be really cold and chilly, though, to be able to do fishing at this hour. With the advent of fall, especially in the northeast, as soon as you feel a chill, you'll know when fall starts to begin. I was reminded of the time back when I was there. It was around September the 5th was when it started going into the change. Hi, Penny. Fall is a sad time of year for me. It's a great time to think about things. Well, it's wistful. That's the best way to describe it, wistful. And we'll probably sell off all these oysters and clams and mussels. And all these fish and cucumbers. Not the sea jelly, though. It's a rare thing. One you can't always get from just fishing in the ocean. Where did I put that other jelly? I probably put it on the top right, the top left shelf. Chest. Okay, let's do this. Sardine, anchovy, cuke, coral, that 2, there 3, and that. And we will save the sea jelly in the top left corner. No matter how much jelly we have, we'll keep it. And make one final sweep around because we do get beached up items. It might be an opportunity to get some more things to sell. And the way that those trees are clustered without the light, it just feels more ominous. And I could finally get those. Oh, just imagine, though, Imagine if it were the wilderness farm. Just those trees alone would be scary enough. And then you get to... And not only that, you've got to deal with monsters that just know how to run through whatever obstacles you put in front that's put in front of them. Wonder what other monsters you would encounter from that place aside from just those... whatever. Let's call it home. Well, first we gotta put things inside the storage. Oh, wait, something to sell. Things to sell. 1, 2, there. And then... that... might as well make use of these. I know we could probably give these to Leah because driftwood, depending on how it's designed, could look like a form of art. Expensive art if you know what you're doing with it. Still though, once I get rid of the regular bait, I can start with the deluxe bait, getting some better quality traps, poles. You know, let's put this in here. We'll store that. And we'll check on the amount of money we grab. I think we're going to grab at least 3,000. But if we get 5,000, that'd be really cool. I'll sleep with you, Leela. Just for this instance. Level 9 fishing. Seafoam pudding and a magnet bobber. Well, I guess I can get that upgrade to upgrade on 13th. Nice. Absolutely nice. First and foremost, let's get a quick look at some of the fortune that we're dealing with on Sunday before we call it. The spirits are very happy today, that's good. And it appears the sunflowers are done. There's a good amount of trash we can put over there. And the rare seeds have started to take fruit as well. Getting a good 10 of them in that sense. Alright. I think it's good if we call it over here. Not a bad day today. Managed to get, well, I managed to bypass the bouquet for a bride, and then managed to get her to 10 hearts. Now it's a matter of getting the mermaid pendant. That same pendant that I could have gotten a day earlier, but I didn't have the chance to. Meh. But maybe it wouldn't have satisfied it because I'd have to wait a day before unlocking the pendant itself. A clue and a mystery in a bit. Anyway. Next Saturday stream, we're going to be unlocking the Calico Desert Bus. And before that, I'm going to make sure to satisfy the amount of RuneScape that I do. Seems that people like my RuneScape stuff. I might as well use that as a means of getting myself propelled. But a project is a project. Sooner or later, I'm going to have to end that project. And ending that project will mean that I have satisfied all the FTP quests and unlocked all the guilds that I can through the FTP. But that comes a lot later. I'll see you guys. Hopefully not too far.